What's up? What's up?
What's going on?
Hey, hey,
Blessed and highly favored. I got no complaints. How you ladies doing today?
doing okay.
Doing great.
I like to hear.
Welcome to Musical Playground. It's your girl, Miss Ray, and my co-host is Miss Parker.
Hey, y'all. We are here with the Rockboy G, Mr. Neil, the Playboy. How you been doing?
Playboy! You gotta say it right. Playboy! You
I
gotta say my
can't wait to
name with
listen to you. I was so excited.
seasoning on it. How you doing today, ladies?
Doing okay. Hope you are. Glad to have you back.
Yes,
Thanks for having me.
we had a little bit of technical difficulty, but we're back and even better.
Okay.
Okay. So my first question for you is, how did you get started with music?
Music is something I've always been intrigued by ever since a kid. So it always inspired me, motivated me, uplifted me. You know, some songs make you cry, some songs make you smile. So music was always ingrained in my life. So when I got to a certain point where, I was really poetic. I like to write a lot of poetry and poetry rhymes. So, I started working on a flow, and next thing you know, it all came together. A good friend of mine, my best friend, Selected Styles out of Jersey. He owns a studio. So I hit him up one day. I was like, yo, can I come through? He's like, yeah, what you trying to do? So I've never told anybody the music for. I'm trying to record something. He looked at me crazy as hell. I'm like, yeah, trying to pursue this passion and dream I got. And this is about, let's say, 4 or 5 years ago. I've been working on my craft. Just, practicing, making mistakes, getting sharper. Then a couple years later, he introduced me to DR Period. He was, the head of Rockboy Records, and the rest is history. I just got under his wing and started, doing my thing, and got my first album out, all produced by platinum selling producer, over 30 million records sold. So put that on my resume, feel good, So it all got started with the passion, man. I mean, when it comes to music, I've been beating on drums, beating on that since a kid. Like, music was always in me. But becoming an artist over the last several years, that's when I really started taking it serious.
Absolutely. So, where are you from and what city did you grow up in?
I'm originally from Kingston, Jamaica. All of them, I said, damn, big up. Moved to Florida when I was young, then Jersey after that, and I've been in Jersey ever since. So I grew up all over the place, man. I'm well seasoned. I got all kinds of influences from different, cultures. Down south and the northeast is two different places.
Right.
You can't act like yeah, you gotta. So I got that the opportunity to have all that infused in me just by living in different places and growing up here and there. And I joined the military at one point, so I got to travel the world and see different things. So I'm inspired by a lot of things that, just from traveling and seeing different things. I try to put it in my music and make uplifting stuff.
Absolutely.
And that was actually going to be my next question. I was going to ask you who inspired you to do music. Who's your inspiration?
Who inspired me to do music? Nobody in my personal life. I'm not really around that many artists. So I would say the artists that did inspire me are the ones that put on like really energetic shows, like Michael Jackson, James Brown,
Mm-hmm.
Two Live Crew. Let's say
Now I can see that.
I'm all over the spectrum. Thank you. I'm all over the spectrum with it. And whatever I do, whatever I put my name out, I want to be energy behind it. Good energy, positive energy. That's why I don't shoot nobody in my songs or talk about any kind of violence. And, I just more about like, I want you to dance, have a good time, unwind, motivate you, uplift you type deal. You know what I mean? It's the kind of artist I am.
Right. So that's the kind of music that you create.
That and better. I don't want to go any lower. I want to go up.
Right, right. So, do you have any rituals that you do before you perform? Like, do you have anything that you do like before you go on stage each time?
I'm always nervous, which is a good thing. Once I lose that, and what I do before I get on stage, I say a little prayer, I have a little sip of something. But besides that, I'm just excited to get on stage. So I'm already getting ready to get on stage a week before I got on stage. So the day of, I'm been ready. I've been ready. Say a little prayer, take a little drink, and I'm on the stage ready to go. So it's a blessing I got. I don't gotta do too much because this is something that's in my heart, it's my passion. I've been looking forward to do this my whole life. So pedal to the metal, so I feel.
Mhm.
Now, when you're performing, since we're talking about performing, um,
Of
do you feel like you become another person when you're on the stage?
course, you got to, Neil the Playboy and Neil is two different people, you know. I had to tell my girl that when I first met her, I'm like, listen, take it easy. That's my artist. But yeah, it's you have to become another different person because that energy you give into the people on the stage, gotta let that go. You can't walk around with that all day. It'd be crazy. You balling out. So I save that energy for my performances and giving that to the fans and people that's listening and be like, wow, I want to hear more what he got because I like the way he just came on stage and tore the shit down. So that's what's great about traveling with my Rockboy family because when they show up, we just burn everything down.
Mhm. Yes, you do.
Kai, Barry Good, Sheikah, DR, the list goes on. I can name a bunch of artists. Sorry if I left any out, but y'all know who y'all is. We go on the stage and we rock it no matter where we at,
Oh
state to
yeah.
state, no matter what. So we always get the energy back from the fans too. The crowd just goes nuts, and that's what I do it for. Everybody standing around looking all tough and their arms crossed. I'm like, come on, man.
Right.
What
Loosen
y'all
it
even
up a little
for? To
bit.
look
Let's
tough?
have a good time.
Right.
Let's have a good time. Yeah,
So, what's your
definitely.
favorite place to perform at?
Honestly, my favorite place to perform so far, because I ain't doing no big stadiums yet, it's just intimate, small venues where after I'm done performing, I could connect with everybody that's there, build that fan base up, get people to see me for who I am, not just the guy on stage wilding out. Hey, I'm a real person. I'm cool. I'm down to earth. What's up? How you doing? Shake my hand, all that stuff that Ty be saying. Shake my hand. It's all respectful. So my favorite place to perform right now is just anywhere I could connect with the fans after the show or before the show, and just really get the movement going.
Okay. What artist would you love to collab with?
Man, all the artists I would love to collaborate probably murder me on the track, but hey, I ain't scared. I would love to collab with definitely J. Cole. I don't care if he murdered me on the track. J. Cole is this amazing, just wow, wholesome artist. I respect what he does, and I like how he does it. Who else? Crazy. I like to work with Eve. Eve was one of my favorite female rappers
Mhm.
all times. I would like to work with Eve. DMX, rest in peace. I would love to work with him. Actually, that Ring the Alarm track I did right after DMX passed away. It was like a week after, and I was working on my album. Yo was like, "Yo, what we doing next?" I was like, "Whatever we do next can't be no happy did it. It's got to be something I could let something out on." So that's how Ring the Alarm came to fruition. And the remix is out now, featuring Fly Tie, Very Goods, Miss Sheikah, me, produced by DR. Period. Check it out. It's on all platforms, YouTube. You know what to do. So
Absolutely.
definitely. Where was that? What I'm talking about? I got all excited about that. Bring the alarm. Oh yeah, yeah, DMX, definitely. Rest in peace. Who's living I want to work with? It's a lot of talented artists out there that I would love to work with. I'm more about getting to know people, right? Like Neil the Playboy, Neil, two different people. The artist and the person, two different people. I might not be able to work with everybody I want to work with. So for me to really see who I want to work with, I got to get out there and get more infused in the industry and see who I even gel with in the first place to make good music with.
Mhm. So, what's your favorite song to perform?
Uh, right now, my favorite. I like Drop It Low. I like performing that. I like performing that. I performed that at a birthday party one time, and Grandma looked at me crazy as hell. Somebody said, I was like, "Did he say it's suck a titty tonight?" And I'm like, "Hey, man, I ain't booked me. I'm just here." But I love that song because it's fun. It's entertainment. That's what I'm all about. That's what I'm all about. All that serious stuff I'll say for later. But right now, I'm just trying to get people to have a good time. Come to me to have a good time, and I get to the real serious, gritty, detailed stuff later on in my career. But right now, I'm just trying to have a good time and just travel and build this brand up.
What are some things that you want to share that you're doing today?
Well, this year right here, 2024,
He said, what?
and I almost said 2014. I'm back. 2024. Honestly, I just plan on just pouring more into me, putting more content out, quality content. Let me say out, doing more things. Just being in your face more, doing some TV stuff. Try to get in a couple movies. I'm just trying to make myself in your face all the time. Like, ain't that guy with a crazy? Yeah, remember me, little Playboy. You're gonna see me a lot. Be real busy this year, so stay tuned. That's what I got planned for this year.
Okay, so how do you define success?
When you can go to bed at night and wake up feeling like sucker, you ain't being used, nobody's tool. You wake up feeling like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing and how you want to do it. That's what success means to me. Because a lot of people out there making a lot of money, but they ain't living the life they want to live. Right?
It's true.
So I don't want to ever get in that lane where I'm like, yeah, I'm doing great, but nah, that ain't for me. So success to me is waking up every day, being proud of yourself, respecting yourself.
Absolutely. I agree.
So, how do you feel the internet has impacted the music business?
All kinds of ways, good and bad. It made it more convenient for artists and listeners to reach each other. It also made it very like, how do I say? Um, People are very gimmicky, right? It's not really art no more. They see somebody do something, they're like, I'll just do that. It's no need to be unique, right?
Right.
If something works,
Yeah.
13 other artists do it, and it might work for 8 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's like, nah. Like when I was growing up, we had Busta Rhymes, we had Missy Elliott, we had different artists that came with something. You're like, what was that?
Yeah.
Nobody sounded the same. You couldn't not sound the same at all. Now, it's like, who's this? Who's
Yep.
that? You don't know what's going on because everything is just hurry, come up. Oh, I want to be famous. Oh, this works. Let me do this. Let me play myself real quick on the internet and people know me and then I put a song out. Nah, I ain't doing all of that. I think the internet opened the door wide for all kinds of things to flood in, good and bad. So that's my look at it. What you choose to do with it is up to you, each individual person, how you want to move on the internet.
Right.
So yeah, it's a crazy world out there. And people really would do anything for attention.
It really is. So, what motivates you to create music?
Uh, I like to have fun, right? When I was little growing up, I was in the club all the time. I was out and about. I was in the city, just living my life. So I still remember this day, the first time I heard songs when I was in the club, and your head just turned like, what is this? I know that feeling when you're out trying to unwind and that right song comes on and it just turns the whole building up. I want to be a part of that. I definitely want to be a part of that. 100%. Because I know how that can move and yeah, I can't put into words, but I definitely want to be a part of that. That's why I got into music. I want to just be in the movement, name to come up, my song to come on next, and everybody be like, "Oh, that's my shit." Drop it low, bust it. Know the
Hey.
words, hands in the air. Yeah, that's why I do it. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie, that's why I do it. Real talk. It's my drive. I just want to leave something long after I'm gone. People could press play and hear my voice long after I left this place.
Right.
Real
That's
legacy.
really
Yeah.
What would you say your greatest strengths are as an artist?
I'm true to me. I'm not trying to fit in nowhere. I'm not trying to downplay myself and shoot a brother on the track. Sound like I don't do none of that. I make music for people to dance to, have fun, be on the beach, sunshine. Like, I got to be true to me, always, no matter what. So that's what I bring to the table. Respect for self, and getting tongue tied right now. You just gotta be respectful to self, like, and all that. So
So I see the
when I
shirt now. How do you interact and engage with your fans?
show out. I show up and show out. I got to, man.
Wait a minute,
I'm
hold
rolling with some heavy
That
hitters,
was
man.
shimmy.
You ever heard Fly Tie go off on the track?
That was the shimmy.
Nah, I'm about to go to church after this. I can't play. Y'all laughing because y'all know. Yeah, I'm around some people, man, that's doing things, man. I'm inspired by the people I'm around, like Barry Goods, Period, Mashik, all the people, Rude. I'm around a lot of very talented people that's doing their own thing in their own lane, man. That inspires me. Just keep forward
Absolutely.
and grinding and being great,
That's dope.
Yeah.
So I heard you were talking about movies.
Yes.
Okay. So what made you decide to try to get into movies or either start acting?
I've always done TV stuff, behind the scenes, audience stuff. Like, I've been in that realm. I just want to take it to the next level. You can't just keep doing the same thing over and over. You got to take it to the next level. So I used to do a lot of MTV, VH1 events, and I used to show up and see how the production just blows me away. To see these people put all these celebrities and all these people and pack them into a building and put on a show always blew me away. I'm like, I got to be a part of this one way or another, even in front or behind the camera. It don't matter. I'm just loving the industry and how it just gives you the opportunity to shine. So I've always had that in my mind. So to become an actor now, I took some acting classes. I didn't really put the pedal to the metal, but I did get a couple roles here and there. But I want to take it to the next level. I want to get some really nice productions and put it on my resume moving forward. So open up my avenues and give me more opportunities in the future.
Okay. Absolutely. That was going to be one of my next questions. So what would you be doing right now if you weren't doing music?
Entrepreneur. I'm a serial entrepreneur, man. I got businesses and I'm always thinking about how to just make it. I'm trying to live the American dream, right? Nobody wants to work till they die. Nah, I'm trying to build something, a legacy, a brand, something I could pass down that means something, right? So that's why I'm willing to put in the hard work and do what I got to do to stay dedicated to it. It's my passion. And that right there drives and motivates me. One of my biggest fears in life is to die and be forgotten, right? Because nobody here knows their great, 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 great grandfather's name. They don't. If it was for him, he would not be here. So I got to leave somewhere in my mind that to be like, you know what? 60 years from now, they'll be like, who's this cat? He's crazy as hell. He'll play. Look him up. Yeah, definitely. You guys asked some good questions tonight. I was scared, but you're on point.
You don't look scared.
We can't compare. You really don't. You look like a natural.
Yeah, like it's just flowing, so you good.
Do you do any producing, or I know you make music, you write music. Are you into the producing at all?
That's something I definitely want to get into in the future. That's way out of my scope right now, and I don't want to half-ass anything. So I would have to get the knowledge, get the comfort, and then move forward with it. But for right now, I leave that to the experts. And I do my research until I'm comfortable enough to say, I'm going to produce something, make a beat or something, Like, that's definitely something I want to go to.
You seem so hype. It seemed like, you would think that you would already be doing it because you just, you know what I'm saying? You seem like you could just come up with beats off the top of your head.
I got a multimedia background, so I'm more of a digital type wizardry. I could
Hmm.
make a video, I could take an image. When it comes to like audio and all of that, I didn't take the proper steps to learn that properly. So I'm just gonna be real. That ain't where I'm at yet, but it is somewhere I want to go get to.
Okay.
Definitely.
Cool.
That's a good question.
How was your party? The dinner or the party that you had, I
Hey,
think it
listen,
was New
I
Year's.
can't even talk about that. I can't even
Uh-oh.
talk about that right now. Man, I can't even talk about that. I'll tell you that after this. I'll DM y'all.
Okay.
Type that in.
Okay.
Next question.
Okay. What would you tell someone, you know I'm trouble now. What would you tell someone trying to pursue music? Like, what would you tell the younger generation that's using the internet and trying to come up in the music industry now?
Don't copy paste. Be unique. Be weird. Be different. Stand out. Right? Just be comfortable in who you are. Don't try to be somebody you're not. Right? Just try to put something out that people are gonna gravitate to.
Mhm.
Don't do like, oh, I know they like the extra violent pop pop brah, pop. Okay, they like other stuff too.
Right.
So be more open minded to cast a bigger net and see what your potential is. Don't just go with the wave and everybody's doing and try to fit in a pocket. Break through. Make your own, break the whole mold, make your own lane, make everything. If you're a new artist, next generation, bring something different to the table. We already got copy paste all around the internet. Bring something they got to copy, right? And if everybody had that mindset, we've spiraled back to how it used to be, where everybody's just raw, crazy, talented MCs and artists that just always try to push the limits and do something different. That's how we got the Busta Rhymes and the Q-Tips and all these artists I could name. That's how we got
Mhm.
them, because the competition was so fierce, and being talented actually meant something. It wasn't a gimmick. It wasn't a quick come up. Oh, let me get a couple views and get it. No, you had to really put in the work from the foundation up. And that got lost when the internet opened that door up, right? How many times you see somebody say a little quote, and they say put a beat to it, it's a whole track, right? Please come home. I got beans. I like that. You can make music out of anything now,
Right.
right?
Right.
You can make beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes. Put a beat to it. Everything is music. You put your
Yeah.
mind to it. People got to think outside the box and to stop copying what everybody else is doing, because this was going on right now. We don't need another Ice Spice.
Right.
Got one already,
Exactly.
right? We don't need. Yeah, the list goes on, but I think I made my point.
All right. So tell our audience where they can, tell them about your records, your albums.
Oh, the album's out, produced by DR. Period. I mentioned earlier, I got the Ring the Alarm remix on there featuring Fly Tie, Barry Goods, Miss Sheikah. Miss Sheikah's actually on two of the songs. Like this, she's singing the hook, her beautiful voice. Appreciate that.
Hmm.
This album is crazy, man. It's on all platforms. Got YouTube. I got the videos out. Go check it out, man. I guarantee it's a groove. It's like that album Ride, man. You're gonna catch something, play something back. So I got a little something on there for everybody. Definitely.
Okay, so what do you have coming up? Like, do you have any shows or any events or anything coming up in the next couple of months or so?
Yeah, we got a couple shows popping up. Still be to announce, but we got South by Southwest we doing this year. The whole Rockboy family's flying out there again this year, and we're gonna do what we do. Just bouncing venue to venue, shutting down the stage, getting our name out there, making some new fans, impressing some people, and having a good time. That's what it's all about.
That's what's,
Definitely.
we'll make sure we'll check you out and we see your ad for your IG page. And you said we also can find you on, what was that, YouTube?
YouTube, Neil Playboy, I'm on there, iTunes, all streaming platforms. Go check me out.
Okay.
No but good music coming out of this. And we got a lot of new music working on this year. I'm gonna change the style up a little bit, give y'all different side and different sprinkle them on your chicken, and you know what I mean? Fry it up, make it real good. Add some extra seasoning on this shit. Hope y'all ready.
That's what's up.
Well, we
Appreciate it.
appreciate you coming in, and you already know you can step in our area anytime.
Where y'all based out of? Y'all in Canada?
Shows one day.
Yeah, we got to come through. Now we definitely got to come through.
Where y'all located?
North Carolina.
Oh, I thought y'all was in Canada. I'm bugging. North Carolina, I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
I let dig my passport up. Oh, North Carolina, I could do that. Definitely check y'all out, man. I'm gonna link up with y'all after this. Get your size and everything. Send you some shirts, and we'll set something up. Definitely.
Okay, absolutely.
Oh, question for y'all. Do you have any showcases coming up out there that Rockboy fam can rock out with? Let us know.
Okay,
We'll
we'll do that.
let you know. Most definitely.
All right, respect. Well, salute, ladies. Any other questions? I'm here. I'm here for y'all. Let me know. I'm here, chilling.
He caught me off guard.
I'm out here. Got tap it in. Extra light
Well,
skin
we
today.
appreciate it. I know that our technical difficulties were fixed this time, so we should have some really good footage.
Yes, most
this go
definitely.
around because it was a little off last time. So I think we got it. I think we got it together.
I'm here for whatever you ladies need. I just want to see y'all win, man. I appreciate y'all coming back a second time to make it right. Y'all could have like scrap that, move on, but
no, we had to get it right.
I appreciate that. I really do.
Absolutely.
Thanks for taking the time and the energy. And I look forward to seeing you guys again in the future.
Okay, thank you. And thank you for doing this again for us.
Problem. Pleasure.
Hold on 1 second. So how we gonna do this?
Yeah. Chrome block
cold.
Hit him with that Rocco.
Let us get cheese, these shells ain't for tacos.
Brown spill,
Bed style,
cheese up.
we ride.
Salute smooth and gamblers, scramblers, now we fly. We wear cold block gear. Yeah, we wear cold block gear. We wear cold block gear. Rockboy cheese, cold block gear. Yeah.
Cold block. Everybody live by code.